Hello, mi amors, and welcome to this channeled love message. If this has found you, the reason it has found you is because it's confirmation. It's confirmation that you have done all the right things. You've been healing all the right things. You've been on the correct path. But it's gonna feel, but maybe it's a bit disheartening because nothing has manifested for you romantically in the 3D realm. The reason why that's been the way that it's been is because you had karma and lessons and healing to do, but also because we live on an earth where the majority of people walking the earth, these souls walking the earth, they're not enlightened, they're not awoken. And although there are many of us who are, we are not the majority yet. We are not the majority yet, okay? So it's a lot more difficult for souls like me or you to come into true union because we're calling forth and attracting union that is not karmic, that is not drama, that is not chaos, that is not narcissistic, that is not disrespect, unloyal, like all these things. We're calling forth pure love. And since we live in a world where pure divine love does exist, but it's not the norm quite yet, it's much harder for true love to align, for the universe to bring forth our perfect mate, our perfect match, our kingdom spouse, because we are kingdom hearts of God's heavenly kingdom. That is where our heart is at. We have no interest in shallow. We have no interest in surface level, in matrix, false matrix love, where it's all about what can you do for me and pick me, love me, don't leave me, please. I'm gonna die without you. That is karmic. That is karmic to the core. When you feel like, you know, that's lust. That's false. It's not, I'm not saying it, you know, we all have been there. We've all moved through karmic relationships and relations and partnerships, karmic family, karmic jobs, karmic bosses, karmic friends. We've ascended beyond all that. We don't have time for any of that. And the universe and our spirit guides know that. They're not going to bring someone in that embodies that, because that's not who we are. And like attracts like, right? That's why you see low vibrational people out there on dating apps, hooking up all the time, meeting people left and right. It's super easy. You know, we live in a one-horse town and I found the only single person here. You know, it's like, that's karmic. That's desperate. That's settling. That's sad. That's not us. That's not you. That's not me. We aren't sad. We aren't desperate. And we are definitely not settling. We don't accept breadcrumbs. We don't accept excuses. We don't accept lies. We don't accept inauthenticity. We don't accept breadcrumbs and one-sidedness. That is not who we are. That's what we've healed. We used to maybe be those person or those persons or those versions of us. You know, we've ascended beyond that. So that, mi amor, is why you've been single. It wasn't the right time. It wasn't the right frequency. You weren't ready. You would have fumbled it. It would have turned toxic. You weren't ready. Maybe your ego said, I'm ready, but your higher self, your soul said, no, you're not. Your inner child said, no, you're not. You still have rejection wounds. You still have abandonment wounds. You still have major ego you got to heal around romance and partnership and how you think it should be versus how it really is. So you've seen the title of this message. You guys already know kind of like what this reading is going to be about. We're going to dive in together. But true love doesn't feel like a chaotic drama-lami roller coaster ride. It doesn't feel like a freaking roller coaster. True love doesn't leave you feeling empty, confused, blindsided. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't hurt you. It doesn't call you bad names and disrespect you and abuse. abuse. There's none of that in a true divine union. There's not, oh, well, I text her and she hasn't texted me back, so I'm not going to text. There's no games. That's what I mean. So for a pure, beautiful, whole, divine love to manifest in front of you, there's a lot of moving parts that have to go into it and align and fit perfectly, because you're perfect, perfectly imperfect, but you deserve that perfect divine love. And that, mi amores, is exactly what you've called in. True love doesn't feel like a roller coaster you want to get off of. It feels like home that you never want to leave. True love does not feel like a roller coaster. It feels like home. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into the message. Let's just see what comes through, because I see two people face to face. They're smiling, they're talking. They're lost in each other's eyes, because eyes are the window to the soul. I saw 444 and 222, 717, 888, 313 also. You could also be getting all of the 333 right now. 333. You've just mastered another huge part of your ascension and why you came here. You just cleared some massive karma, and so did this other person. Whoever this other person, this soul connection, like this soulmate, okay, maybe it's someone that you've already met, maybe not. Maybe it's someone absolutely brand spanking new, but on a soul level, they are so familiar because you've known each other so many times. Spirit is saying very clearly, have your heart open to all possibilities. If you are focusing just on one person, or if your heart is set on one person and that's it, then I'm very sorry for you, because that's a very lonely road. You're placing all your bets and you're putting all your eggs in someone else's basket. And that's absolutely not what we are here to do. We are not supposed to do that. That's what karmic soulmates do. They put all their energy and all their eggs and all their hopes and, oh, it's got to be this. And I'm never going to let go, because I've got my ego set on that. True divine love is not that. It flows. It's ease. It's reciprocity. It's balance. It's the infinity symbol. It flows like this. Okay? So you've called in someone very beautiful, someone perfect. This is your kingdom spouse. This is your new earth partner. King and queen, God and goddess, emperor and empress. Okay, just random on the bottom of the deck is hold your vision, and it's a fixed moon. Fixed moon, for me, it's like the fixed signs. It's fixed in your destiny, like it's already done. So keep holding your vision. Like, I am receiving. I am the love of my life. The person who is going to hold space for me and support me and lift me up and love me, and that I get to love, and they're going to bring nurturing energy and all these things. They're going to feel like home. It's home. Home is where the heart is. Home is not a place. It's a feeling. Hold your vision. You've been holding your vision. And now your vision is manifesting right in front of you physically. We just had the Libra new moon, and I called that new moon it's two different energies depending on where you're at in your timelines. For a lot of people on Earth, it's a breakup new moon. It's cleared some big karma here. It's a finalization of something ending, so new can begin. But for most of you guys watching, most of you are my high vibe single tribe. Like, you're high vibe singles. You've been single, you did the work, or you left the person, or you learned self-love. Like, you've done all the things, and you kept holding your vision. Even when you saw nothing showing up in the 3D, you held onto that spiritual sight and faith. And you manifested from your heart. Hold your vision. Okay, let's get one more. Expect powerful change. Look at that. We just had an eclipse come out. New moon eclipse. And we just had the new moon in Libra. 111. There it is. Expect powerful change. To literally, it's showing up in your life right now. And when I say right now, I mean maybe over the next few weeks, month, tomorrow, I don't know. For some of you guys, maybe this already happened. Maybe it already manifested this week or whatever. You know what I mean? Hold your vision and expect powerful change. Expect it. Don't like, oh, is it? No, expect it. Demand it. Okay, let's get a couple Intuit Oracle cards. Tell me more about this. These two soulmates coming together, feeling like home for each other. Home is not a place, it's a feeling. Home is where the heart is. The Archer. Some of you guys could be like, you know, it could be like past life too, like where you resonate like with bows and arrows or like the way she's dressed or being in the forest. But it's like, for me, this is almost Sagittarius, like the Archer. It's Sagittarius, like, or Cupid, like Cupid's bow and arrow. It's like the universe is playing matchmaker. And oh my God. And and then my higher self goes, Erica, like, look on the card. I remembered. This card literally says matchmaker. This is the universe right here. This is your spirit guides, your ancestors. That's who she is. She's literally like, it's Cupid's arrow. It's what I just said. The universe is like bringing you guys together. You guys are home for each other. This is good. This is beautiful. You guys both need each other too. You guys need each other because you guys both been through some shit. You guys have both been through the ringer. And again, it's not trauma bonding. It's not trauma bonding where you're bleeding all over each other and, oh, I'm so broken. Oh, you're broken too? Let's be broken together and create a really dysfunctional relationship. It's not that. Careful aim, right on target. A go-to guy or gal. This is going to be your go-to person. They're going to have your back. This is your perfect match. The universe is playing matchmaker. You don't got to go on dating apps and put... That's what I mean. The Empress energy, like she's a receptive energy, a receiving energy. The Empress is never going to be on a dating app. The Empress is not going to be out all week, you know, every weekend, out at the bars or the clubs, or, you know, she's not going to be out throwing herself at men, trying to like get attention from people. That is karmic energy, low vibrational, I don't love myself energy. That's not you. You know, you trust and have faith. You just hold your vision and expect powerful change, and then it happens. You understand how all this works. Soul contracts, divine timing, law of attraction. All you have to do is hold your vision with your third eye in your heart and feel it and see it and expect that powerful change, and then bam, what happens? The universe plays matchmaker and brings in your go-to guy or your go-to gal. This person is going to have your back 1,000%. They're going to hold you. They're going to love you no matter what, on your worst days, on your best days. Like when people get married, they like say all these like bullshit vows, like to, you know, for richer or poor, and sickness and health, and meh, 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 meh. And it's such bullshit. Because like 99% of the time, those vows are not upheld. It's wasted. You know, you start resenting each other, you know, oh, like, I'm sick, take care of me, like, take care of yourself, you know, like, I honestly don't know any married people. I don't know any married people that are really happy. That's me. Maybe you guys do. I don't. People ask me, like married people or older people, why aren't you married? You need to meet someone. I say, to hell I do. You're smoking some good stuff. But that's what they do. They like to project. They're unhappy. They want you to be unhappy. They don't like the fact that you're single and living your best life and you have high standards, and they're in fucking prison. Excuse my French, but I seem to be very passionate in this reading. My cussing is not anger. My cussing is passionate energy. I don't need to do nothing. No. I'm not desperate, like I said, right? You too. That's what I mean. I'm sharing this because you are the same way. People probably project all, when are you going to have kids? When are you going to settle down? When are you going to get married? You need to find someone. You need to meet someone. You need to find a good girl. You need to find a good woman. You need to find a good guy. I don't need to find anything. That's the issue. People go out and they're looking like desperate hounds, sniffing each other out, going through the 3D karmic matrix tech, you know, do you have a 401k? How much money do you make? You know, like us, people like me and you, we're like, how much healing have you done? You know, like, tell me about your relationship with your mother and father. What was it like growing up? I want to get to know your inner child. Do you love yourself? Do you value yourself? You know, or are you just another guy out here, you know, trying to hump every leg that walks by? Because I don't got time for that. I don't even like that. That's so opposite of me, you know? And again, that's the majority of kind of energy out there. If you put yourself out on dating apps, yeah, sure, there's the off chance that you meet someone. Okay. But the majority of the energy is going to be nasty energy. People who are not a vibrational match, people who are out just for sex, people who are wounded, people who are little kids inside that are wounded, people who have mother-father wounds that have never been healed. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. So the universe steps in for the high vibe tribe and says, I'm going to play matchmaker. Don't worry about it. Just hold your vision and expect that powerful change and watch it show up. And that's exactly what's happening. For a lot of you guys, you've been divorced. I know it because a lot of you guys are my clients, but I just know it. You've been married and divorced, or you're going through a divorce, or you just left a marriage this year or last year or 5 years ago or whatever it was, but you've lived some life. This reading is not going to be for like people who are like 21 years old, 22 years old. It's not. This reading is for the souls who have like had some major life experiences, major losses, major grievances, major traumas, major experiences. The second card out here, card number 36, you might be seeing like 366 or 636, you know, stuff like that. Destiny. It's destiny, but it's spirituality. It's a spiritual divine union and connection. You're spiritual. Maybe like if you're feminine, maybe you're very open spiritually and you know a lot of things spiritually, and maybe the masculine isn't very well versed with spirituality and stuff, but they're going through an awakening. This is two awakened souls. The feminines are always going to be like the guiding light and way shower, okay? Like two masculine energies in this incarnation. So it just is what it is. Divine guidance. You guys are being divinely guided to each other. Trials, convictions, sorrow, emotional loss, crisis, fate. That's what I mean. This is not going to be for the youngins. It's not. I would say that for most of you guys, you got to be over 30 years old. And even that's kind of young to only be 30 years old and to have the life experiences under your belt that I'm talking about. But you could be. Maybe you got married when you were 25 and you're already on your way out of it. You know what I mean? So I don't want to say it's not for you, but I'm saying definitely 25 and under, this is not for you. This is going to be for the older crowd or the more, you know what I mean? The more mature in life crowd, okay, is what I want to say. You've had a lot of sorrow. You've known emotional loss. You know, you've probably been married. You've known so many trials and tribulations, you know. That's what it is. But you guys have both gone through a lot. You guys have both been humbled by your life experiences. You guys both come from a place of humility, of humble energy. You know, like if you're a woman, you're probably used to a lot of men coming into your life who are arrogant, who are entitled, who, you know, act like their shit don't stink and like, you know, but really on the inside, okay, so you have a nice car and you make a lot of money. Who cares? I know a lot of karmic women care about that stuff, but not me. I could care less about that. I got my own stuff. That don't impress me much, like Shania Twain said. But what does impress me is depth. emotional vulnerability, accountability, being able to be real and look someone in the eye when you talk versus looking away and down at the ground and, you know? Okay. Let's get one more. So destiny and matchmaker. That's what I'm getting. Like from the cross, it's like a destined match made in heaven. It's destined match made in heaven. And I'm talking to two powerful souls. I just got angel chills confirmation at my left leg. The left, that's our left side. That's our feminine side. That's our receiving side. And then you have the mountain, an obstacle. This is about blockages, obstacles, blocks, difficulty, like climbing a mountain. Like that's what I mean by you guys need each other. Because there was another card that flipped over here too. It's the fire element. So we have fire energy showing up big time right now here. It's like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Like you walk through fire. You and this person have both walked through so much fire. You've known so much trials and tribulations. It's not even funny, but it has created, it's made you who you are right now in order for you guys to come together. You guys can handle anything together. This is strong, like a mountain. Your love is like a mountain. It says delays. There's been delays. There's been interruptions. This soul connection and this, whatever this union was delayed because of the blocks, the inner blocks and the wounds and everything else. Okay, it says expect the unexpected. But also, I think you guys are coming together to bring love and healing to each other because I think you guys are both ending a really vicious cycle of karma and tower moments and, you know, Pluto being in retrograde in Capricorn for the last 5 months and all these things. You guys have both been going through it. You guys have both been following your divine spiritual guidance. You guys have both been holding your visions. You guys have both been manifesting and expecting powerful change in your lives. You guys both refused to settle for less. You learned invaluable soul lessons. You've evolved on soul levels. So the delays are over and now, boom, the fire. The fire element is action. It's like an inferno. Like it's passion and chemistry and heat and kundalini fire and all this stuff. It's enthusiastic, creative, forceful, passionate, spontaneous, impulsive, sexy, larger than life, inspiring, exciting. Expect the unexpected, Neo More. Something beautiful is about to happen. And what's crazy is expect the unexpected, and then you literally have expect. Again, expect. Hold the vision and expect it. Don't let anything in the 3D reality or whatever is, your life could just be crumbling in pieces and falling apart. Because those are, whatever's crumbling and falling apart right now, it's because you've outgrown it. You've evolved past it. It no longer serves you. You're not supposed to be there anymore. Expect powerful change and expect the unexpected when it comes to a really beautiful love. A love that feels like home. A love that is home. A love that adds value. It doesn't take. A love that pours into you. It doesn't siphon off of you. A love that's ready. A love that's ready, Neo Moors. Let's see what the Island Time Wellness wants to say about this. So I love you guys. Like, comment down below and let me know. Like, because I know who this is for. You're getting a ton of signs and messages and synchronicities about everything here. Like, things happening unexpectedly. You're getting a lot of stuff about, like, you know, like you've overcome the mountain. You've been through the trials and tribulations. Now it's like the silver lining. Like the universe, like love, like there's, you're seeing it. You're seeing it. And you're not just seeing it, like, it's like insane. Like the signs are telling you insane. Like they're giving you everything you need to know. Okay. But like I said, could this also be like, you know, like I know a lot of you guys that are guided here or that have been here with me, you're, you know, for some of you guys, you're on the twin flame journey. Or for a lot of you, you met a past life soulmate in the past that, you know, where you guys activated each other. You guys brought forth specific codes, activations. you know, things of that nature. And could this be like a reconciliation? Could this be someone returning from the past who's been through some ish and now they're ready? Absolutely. But I think for a lot of you guys, it's a new soul connection. Not a new soul connection, it's a new person, but an old soul connection. Oh, you guys saw it. You guys saw it. There it is, soulmates. As I'm literally saying soul connection, there it is, soulmates. A soul connection, a partnership, an agreement, soul contracts. Mi amors, if you guys are new here, you definitely want to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Definitely subscribe because, first of all, you're meant to be here. If you vibe with me, like, just stay tuned because all my messages are like this. It's insane, okay? Like, it is insanity over here with the beautiful messages. I told you, I said I literally said soul contracts. The universe knows soul contracts. And I said the new moon we just had in Libra was the new moon of breakups or divine union. It's like a flip, like wherever you're at. But for who this is for, it was the divine union moon. Commemorating, officiating divine union into your timeline, into your life, into your reality. It's going to show up right in front of you. I told you, soulmate. And then the mirror. It's your perfect mate. It's your perfect match. It's your soul mirror. It's someone who mirrors you and reflects back the healing you've done, the love you embody, the nurturing you embody, the self-love you embody. They mirror it back. It's all the love you've been putting into yourself. This person is about to reflect it back to you. They're going to show you all the love you put into yourself. You know, and if you aren't self-loving and if you are, you know, then this message isn't for you, because what that means is if someone shows up, they're going to reflect back still those wounds and the lack of self-love. And you know what I mean? That's how you know. Mirroring each other, your self-image, relationships that reflect our wounds, introspection. This is a relationship that does not reflect your wounds. But here's the thing, with divine union, you're still healing, you're still ascending, you're still on a journey of ascension, right? Just because you come into divine union, that doesn't mean you're an ascended master and it's over. No. You're still gonna have little things, you know, we're still human. So you guys will still have little, you know, little spats or disagreements, but the difference is when something like that does happen, which it's not gonna happen a lot, not like in a karmic relationship. In a karmic relationship, that's the majority energy. It's always a disconnect, a struggle. There's resistance, fighting, arguing. Someone says something, but the other person hears it entirely different and projects, and it's just a mess. It's a freaking mess. This is not that. Like, if you guys have a little disagreement, then what happens is you guys maturely squash it together. You figure it out together. You don't blame and point fingers and get all huffy puffy and mad, and you know your ego doesn't kick in and be stubborn and prideful. Like, no, like, you talk about it, you figure it out, you squash it, and then you both lovingly move forward from it. You hear him out. I hear you out. I want to hear what you know, how does it make you feel? Okay, I apologize. Like, I won't do it again. And when we say we won't do it again, or it's not going to happen again in a divine union, it doesn't happen again. It's not gaslighting like karmic stuff. Karmic relationships, always like that. It's always the same arguments. It's always the same things. It's exhausting. You know, like, you guys have the same fights, the same insecurities, the same jealousy, the same wounds, it's exhausting. You've ascended beyond that. Both of you have. Give me more about the mirroring and the soulmate here. Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup. Okay, so for some of you guys, this is a soulmate you've been in a separation from, but you guys both had an immense amount of heart healing to do before you could align into the frequency, before you could ascend. You know what I mean? So you've been healing your hearts, but it says separation. This is the soulmate you've been in a separation from for some of you guys. Absolutely. Bottom of the deck is kisses. It says unconditionally loving. Yeah. Someone's blowing you kisses, or this person could already be like watching you, or, you know, admiring you from a distance, or I don't know, but it's unconditionally loving someone without condition. Without condition. I love you without condition because you are my home. You're home for my soul, and I'm home for your soul. And I'm going to take care of you, and I'm going to love you, and you're going to take care of me and love me. Giving Giving. Notice it says giving and receiving. Giving and receiving. That's Six of Pentacles energy. That's reciprocity. It's not I give, 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 and someone takes, takes, takes. Falling in love. You're about to fall in love. You're about to fall in love, mi amors. Straight up. No way around it. I saw it. I had to come and channel it. But this is the love that feels like home. You know? And for a lot of you guys, it's not going to be the person you think it is, or you hope it is, or your ego hopes it is, you know? But then again, that's what I mean. For who this is truly for, your heart is open. You've surrendered. You're not clinging to an outcome with anybody specific. Your heart's open. You've healed those wounds of pick me, love me, need me. I can be that one for you. You've healed all that. You're done with that. This is your perfect match. This is your kingdom spouse, and you guys mirror each other beautifully. 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 I can't stress it enough. This is what you've been waiting for. This is what you've been praying for. This is what you've been envisioning. This is what you've been expecting to show up, because you know your worth and your value, and you know what you deserve, and you know who you are, and you know what you bring to the table. You're very clear on that, you know? Let's end with the romance angel. So anyways, mi amores, if you guys want to work with my gifts one-on-one, maybe you are on a twin flame journey and you're seeking twin flame. I am a twin flame. That's how I can talk about it. Because, you know, if you are new here, I channel a lot of twin flame and past life readings here, like for divine masculine, divine feminine. But I am a twin flame. And so part of my soul work here on earth in this lifetime is to be a way shower, a guiding light for divine unions. But just because you met your twin flame, or that doesn't mean that's who you have to be with. That doesn't mean that's, you know what I mean? Like, people have it all mixed up in their heads. Unfortunately, there's a lot of readers out there who don't know what they're doing, and they try to tap into stuff they shouldn't be reading on. And like, you know, for me, it's blasphemous. Like, when you're not a twin flame, but you're talking about them and you're trying to channel and make money and get views off of it, that's blasphemy. The universe knows. The universe knows what's up. The universe knows who the real ones are and who the fakes are. Even though a lot of people can't tell, you know? You can tell. If you know, you know. You can tell the difference between a true twin flame channel and a true and reader who is on a twin flame journey versus people who just pull cards on it. You can tell the difference. You can feel the difference when you go to their channels. You know? Because us twins, we carry twin flame codes. We carry twin flame very specific codes and activations and things like that. So when you do connect with a real twin and you are another twin or whatever, you're gonna feel it. There's a resonance there where you're like, yeah, versus someone who's just like, hashtag soulmate, hashtag twin flame, true love. Right as I say that, bottom of the deck, calling in your soulmate. I swear to you, oh my gosh, you guys, like, I can't, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. But I will say this new moon in Libra, because Libra rules soul contracts. Libra rules soul contracts and partnerships and agreements. So this new moon in Libra, it's full circle moment for a lot of soulmates. So you could be coming into union with your twin flame. If they did the work, that absolutely. Or past life soulmate, absolutely. But does that mean that has to be the only No. You've been calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, see, hold the vision and expect powerful change. And spirituality, destiny, there it is, right there. There it is. Your prayers, your affirmations, and all of your visualizations help bring you together. There it is. You've been calling this in, and now it's here. It's freaking here. That's why you got an eclipse, new moon, it's new beginning, powerful change. And then look at that, true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. There you go. There you go. It's true love. True love does not feel like chaos. It feels like home. True love does not feel like a roller coaster. You're like, get me off this. It's not a roller coaster. It feels like home. It feels safe, inviting. There's ease and flow and love and support and kindness. All these things. It's like a breath of fresh air after so long and so many battles of false matrix karmic love. So there you go, loves. You've been calling this in. Your true love is here. Your true love is here, meaning they're already orbiting in your energy field and they're about to land down into the 3D. Okay? So anyways, let me know in the comments, you guys. Let me know, please. Help me with the algorithms, please. If you are here and you really value my channeling and my energy and my readings, please help with the algorithms, because right now that's what matters. And please, for the other readers and channels you love and you like, please give likes and comment. You can just comment a little heart, but it means everything right now with the algorithms. So please and thank you. Thank you. This is me giving to you. That's how I ask for you to give back if your heart feels called. But please like and comment, even with the heart. But I would love, I connect with you guys in the comment section. So just leave a comment. This resonates. Oh my gosh, Erica, I've been getting all those numbers. Erica, I've been getting all these signs. Whatever it is. I feel it, Erica. Like I feel it. Whatever it is, I would love to hear. Okay. And then again, if you want to connect with me one-on-one, you can find all my different spiritual services and reading options. Because I'm a healer, I'm a high priestess, so I do a lot besides just psychic readings. You know what I mean? I'm a past life healer and a past life Akashic guide and reader. I do one-on-one healing sessions, etc. So it's all there, okay? Just email me and we will get you guys set up. All right, have a beautiful, beautiful day, mi amors. Happy new moon energies, happy going into Scorpio season energies, all the things. I love you. Mwah.